do research, but I think it's a state.
Okay.
Of all people, making me think of something.
Yeah.
840.
That's supposed to mean. Okay.
I'm not trying to put you down. It's just like you're just out there sometimes.
Yeah.
846 and 14 before 9. A Lampasas Real Country. Today's hits, yesterday's favorites. It's the Kenny Casey Show on this Thursday morning, according to staff meteorologist Steve Hamilton. He says plenty of sunshine today. We'll make it up to 100. Clear 77 overnight. Mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. There's a slight chance of a shower. There you go. Steve-O got jokes.
He does. It ain't going to rain.
That cold front comes in, and it's going to plunge down to 99 tomorrow.
I already got my jacket on. Prepared.
Hot and humid Saturday, back to 95 and 100 on Sunday. Upper 90s all through next week. It is, 78 now? Something like that. Time for strange but true news.
Yeah, I think it's like 81.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 81.
Yikes. Okay.
Already.
All right. I was going to say strange but true news, but this is starting to become common, normal.
Yes.
So
it's not very strange anymore. This is normal stuff that happens.
Normal and true stories today. All right. Okay. Video footage shows a naked man running wild on the streets of Iowa and hijacking a car before being arrested. Yep. Now, some people would say, wow, that's kind of weird. No, it's pretty much commonplace now.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah. The man identified as Tyler Merle Johnson sprints around downtown Des Moines in the Buff early Tuesday morning before diving into an open car window, totally freaking the driver out.
Oh, I would be freaked out.
The driver put up a fight, but that didn't stop the old naked carjacker. Oh, no, it did not. The displaced driver got dragged when the naked guy slammed the car in reverse and drove off.
Ooh.
Des Moines police spokesperson Sergeant Paul Perezik said that officers eventually caught up with the nude perpetrator after the car crashed into a tree. He was hit with charges for second-degree theft and driving with a suspended license after being booked into the Polk County Jail. Yep. The original driver had only minor injuries, but seems to be doing okay.
Sounds normal.
Yeah, that's pretty normal now.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Pennsylvania Supreme Court has agreed to hear an appeal from the family of a Philadelphia woman whose 2011 stabbing death was initially ruled a homicide before the medical examiner switched it to suicide.
What?
That was after the cops objected. The first grade teacher, Ellen Greenberg was her name, 27, was found in her apartment with 20 stab wounds. The police considered her death a suicide.
What?
Because her apartment door was locked from the inside, and her boyfriend, who said he found her after breaking down the door, had no defensive wounds. Philadelphia medical examiner Marlon Osborne initially ruled her death a homicide, noting that the large number of stab wounds, including 10 to the back of her neck. After cops publicly challenged the findings, Osborne switched the ruling to suicide without explanation.
20 stab.
Yes. Greenberg's parents are seeking to have the ruling changed back to homicide. Now, the city has objected, arguing that the state law makes clear that a medical examiner can be wrong as to the manner of death, yet cannot be compelled to change it.
So they show up to this house with this woman with 20 stab wounds and a door knocked in.
Yes.
Okay.
In Tuesday's order, the Supreme Court said it will consider whether executors and administrators of an estate having standing to challenge an erroneous finding recorded on the deceased person's death certificate were that finding constitutes a bar of material impediment to recovery of victim compensation, restitution, or wrongful death, as well as private criminal complaints. Okay. Well, at least the Supreme Court had enough sense to say, okay, well, 22 stab wounds, yeah maybe.
Maybe it's not
and
suicide.
It kicked in door.
Yeah. I kicked it in.
Yeah, I kicked it in and found her there.
Yeah.
If this is a boyfriend.
Yep.
He doesn't have a key.
Right. And, you know, like when I go over to somebody's house and they don't answer, I also knock their door over.
Knock their door down? Yeah. Well. All right. There's a man in Taiwan filed for divorce from his wife after she demanded he started paying for sex.
Wait, to her?
Yeah. Had to pay the wife for a boom chicka wow wow.
How much was she making?
Yeah. Don't get any ideas.
Okay.
Don't get any ideas. On account of him being overweight and bad in bed. That's why. He was fat and bad in bed, so she wanted him to pay. The man married his wife back in 2014 and had 2 children. However, the problems began 3 years later after his soulmate restricted Bon Chicka Wah Wah to once a month. 2 years
Wow.
later, in 2019, she refused altogether and reportedly told his relatives that he was too fat and incompetent.
Oh my goodness.
Frustrated over the forced abstinence, the guy filed for divorce in 2021, but walked back the lawsuit after she promised to work on their relationship. He even registered their home in her name. Well, that was dumb.
Yeah, that was wow. What a bad move.
But she reverted to her old sex blocking ways shortly after, reportedly charging him $15 whenever he wanted to bone chicka wah wah or even talk.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The sex tax proved to be the tipping point. The husband wound up filing for divorce for a second time this year, and the judge granted on the grounds that their marriage was cold and difficult to fix.
There you go.
All right.
That or next, she was going to have a 22.
Yeah, she was going to raise it from $15 to $20. What she was going to do. Okay. We got to get out of here.
Wow. It's crazy out there.
Okay. There's your normal news for the day.
Yeah.
All right. Land Passes Real Country is on iHeartRadio, or just download the app on your phone. You can take us everywhere you go.
Every day.
8:52, 8 before 9 on Land Passes Real Country. Today's hits, yesterday's favorites. Good morning.
Ken and Casey in the morning. Hey, you get what you pay for. Limpasses Real Country on iHeartRadio.
Are you starting to feel the Texas heat creeping back?